me guess. Your home?
It was. And it was beautiful.
The Star Wars galaxy is filled to the brim with hundreds of thousands, if not millions of planets. Most are okay inhabitable, and of course there's a few sleazy cesspools of slime and villainy tossed in there. But if you look a little deeper into the galactic archives, you'll find a few chunks of rock that really stand out as intergalactic paradise planets. Today, we're looking at 6 of the best planets to live on in Star Wars. Let's get started. So, coming in at number 6, we've got Coruscant. Now, I was a bit iffy on this one, because if you live on the first few levels of the planet, then you're fine. It's basically New York City in space. However, if you live on one of the lower levels, then you might not be so lucky. Life for a citizen living in Coruscant's underworld is much different than life for a senator on the surface. Some people living in the lower levels even believe that the sky is a myth because all they've ever seen was the city stories above them. So if you're a rich or influential person, then this is the place to live. However, due to the fact that a good portion of the planet's citizens grow up in the city slums, it earns last place on our list. Number 5, we've got Kashyyyk. Beaches, kick-ass tree fort cities, and the lovable fuzzball Wookiees, Kashyyyk is the place to be. Well, before the Empire almost destroys the entire planet from mining and deforestation. It seems like any planet that the Empire is involved with either ends up being blown to bits or stripped of every last one of its resources until it's pretty much inhabitable. So yeah, pretty great planet to live on before the Empire, just not during the reign. And coming in at number 4, we've got Kamino. Okay, so this one is a bit of a personal pick because I love rain, and on Kamino it's literally always raining. I mean, just imagine going to sleep on this planet. Just constant thunderstorms and waves crashing against your house. It just looks like a peaceful planet. Well, most of the time. And coming in at number 3, we've got Endor. Now, I know that this is technically a moon and not a planet, but for our purposes, they're essentially the same thing. Anyway, so some may be a little bit skeptical about living on the same moon as these bloodthirsty Care Bears who eat people. But besides that, this place looks like a forest straight out of a Disney movie. It's beautiful. Also, even though they eat people, Ewoks are still adorable. Besides, all you have to do is paint yourself gold to look like 3PO, and then just bask in the praise that they give you as you chow down on those juicy stormtroopers. And number 2, we've got Alderaan. As Bail Organa once said, the galaxy knows Alderaan as the planet of beauty. Nature, poetry, philosophy, art, culture, cuisine, we freely share all with all. Basically, Alderaan is Paris, Rome, and every other influential city in the world wrapped up into one amazing planet. There's really nothing bad to say about Alderaan, and the only reason why it's placing second instead of first is because, well... And number 1, we have Scariff. Do I even need to say anything about this one? I mean, this place is basically the Bahamas on crack. From what we can tell in Rogue One, the entire planet is just one giant tropical paradise. The only downside of this planet is that it's occupied by Imperials and acts as the Empire's version of Area 51. So unless you come here before or after the Empire or are a stormtrooper stationed on the planet, then you can't really visit. And that's the list. Did I miss any other planets that make Earth look like a dumb chunk of rock? And also, don't forget to comment down below what you think your favorite planet is, and don't forget to blast that like button and subscribe.